Greetings and salutations, everybody. Welcome back once again, and for the very first time, to the Thoughts and Crep Show, where today, as per usual, it's your host Danjo here with part 4, Demon Souls for the PS5. Hope you guys are all doing well. And on this episode, we are going to be fighting the first boss of the game, the Phalanx. And regardless of what you chose as your starting class, firebombs are awesome here. They're so useful. Soul Arrow would also be decent, but they block a lot. And it's a point of damage rather than area of effect. So, pretty sure they can also drop items. So, actually gonna take off the Fragrant Ring for the Cling Ring, so we have a little bit more HP, and that's pretty much it. So let's go ahead and do it to it. It's honestly not really a difficult boss fight. In all honesty, it's pretty good for, oh man, the particle effects for the fog. That's so cool. I love it. I love it. This game is fucking gorgeous. What was I saying before I got distracted by the fog effect? Whatever, let's do it. The Phalanx. Alright. Yeah. Very, very effective. Yeah, we want it to... Okay, that's bad. It will regather its parts, I believe. Yeah, just keep circling. That's all of them. Okay. Alright. So I think I killed all of its parts. I don't think it can do anything. Come on. Regain more bile body. Bring more souls. Alright. And we got like almost another 2,000. Which is pretty good. So now we have a lot more upgrade materials because, yes, I was correct about that. That, individual parts of phalanx can drop items. Heartstone shard, good stuff. And there actually weren't as many as I was hoping for, but... Lead Demon Soul, alright. Okay, so let's go back to the Nexus, now that we've beaten the first boss and we have a bunch of souls.
Welcome back. The monumental awaits the above. The monumental will explain the nexus to thee.
Yeah, so it just shows us that door that was previously blocked off. And you know what we picked up? Let's see, Jade hair ornament. Kind of worn by commoners. Now, this is the keepsake of Stockpile Thomas's wife or daughter? One of the two? Trade. Generator's ring. So you can trade it to the crow. For a ring that heals your HP over time. That's kind of a waste, though. And you get a better item from Thomas, honestly. So, that is what I'm gonna do.
Oh, good day. I can forge weapons for you.
He has a short sword, which is not bad. It's not as good as a long sword, obviously. But it is a sword. Could use the bastard sword if I upgrade strength a bit, which I think for now actually might be a good option.
So interesting. I can tell you're not going to last.
Yeah, thanks, man. After all, it has a base of 95, which is really not bad. The move set on this bad boy is not fantastic, but it is better in like every category. I mean, I can't wield it right now, but I mean, the rapier's not bad either. It's not terrible. The lead demon soul, like the boss soul I just got. Some boss souls are for magic, and some of them are for weapons. And the lead demon soul is for sending a short spear plus 7 into the scraping spear. And that's apparently all it's good for. Which has high dexterity scaling. It's apparently really good for PvP. Yeah, that's basically it. So actually for this demon soul, I may as well just consume it. Because that's basically all it is. It's worth like almost 2,000. Which is funny, it's like the same amount I got for beating the Phalanx. But yeah, I think we can also improve the catalyst. I'm not sure with
I
what.
can forge weapons for you.
I don't know if he can do that. Yeah, I need the other guy to do that. I could just up my intelligence, which doesn't actually seem like a bad idea. And maybe just improve the rapier? Despite that it's a pokey weapon, like... It's not bad. Like, you know, it is... Bastard Sword does seem good because it does neutral. Just like normal damage, which is effective on everything.
No interest, eh?
It's not
I can
like
tell
the
you're not going
rapier,
to
which
last long.
piercing is good for certain things, but not a lot of things. The fact that it can easily be deflected, not my favorite thing ever. Can I see what the moveset is, even though I can't use it effectively? Its effectiveness will be lessened, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a lot slower. I mean, if you two-hand it, it's better. Strong overhead seems like a good move. I remember liking, in my first playthrough, I remember liking this thing for a while, and then after a bit, not using it ever again. So, like, despite, like, if I remember, I think I like the longsword, like, a lot better because it's a lot faster. It did require a little bit more strength, but not, it wasn't a big difference. So I might just go with the longsword again. He does have an axe for sale, which I'm kind of thinking about it. But like honestly, the rapier's it's not bad. That's kind of where I'm at with it. Like it's not bad. Like I could pay 1,500 for a longsword, but well, actually, here, let me. This is what I'm gonna do. Let's go up and talk to the Monumental. There's like a cutscene that's gonna play, and I went up to the wrong one. Also, I think the other magic guy is here now. Yeah, he's here.
Are you here to face the demons? If so, please free Sage Frake the Visionary from his cell in Latria. I will help you however I can. I can teach you elementary spells. Sage Frake is a gleaming hope for humankind, but I have not the power to save him alone.
Okay. I totally forgot about this. He actually does have a decent amount of spells, including protection, which is quite good, and Water Veil, which also is pretty useful, especially for 500. For 5,000, I don't think protection is worth it right now. Cloak is pretty good. Like, because literally, yeah, like, it basically makes you invisible. Enchant Weapon is super, super helpful. Flame Toss, if I remember, is also quite good for enemies that are resistant to magic, which that is going to come up pretty soon, especially if I choose to go help out Sage Frake first, which I'm not going to do. But it is useful. Enchant Weapon is fantastic. Like, however, out of all these for now, I would probably use Cloak, honestly. Not just because it's cheap, but also for the usability of it. So yeah, I'm gonna buy that. Hmm? I only have one memory slot right now. Is that real? I do. That is a problem. I honestly forgot about that.
Be careful how you use it. Normally, it would not be granted to one such as yourself.
Yeah, note taken, thank you. Okay, so I at least want to get magic increased to where I can have another, I think it's intelligence? It's either intelligence or the magic stat.
The monumental awaits the above. The monumental will explain the nexus to thee.
Okay, so you won't let me level up yet. Alright, fine. I will talk to the monumental then. And if I remember correctly, there's like one other thing up here that we can't access for now. Yeah, it's also blocked off. Okay. For the time being, there's one item. I think on that ledge down there. Monumental is one of these things, but it's the one that's alive. It's not on this side. It's on the other side. I think this goes, yeah. There's like upside down statues as well. Stone of Ephemeral Eyes. I don't remember what that's for. Using soul form to resurrect one's body. Oh, so if you want to become human. Okay, that's cool. Monumental should be... Ah, there you are. This thing creeps me out, by the way.
We have long awaited you, slayer of demons. I am one of the monumentals. We preserve the fabric of reality. There is a tale I wish to tell you. Once, we too a scourge of demons faced. In the distant past, under benevolent rule, the world was united owing to the soul arts. Until a lust for power caused the awakening of the Old One. Across the land seeped a colorless, deep fog, and the world faced extinction at the hands of the demons. Thanks be, we were able to lull the Old One back to its slumber, yet only after the loss of innumerable souls, and most of the world, lost, erased by the fog. In order to mend the fabric of what lands still remained, we entrusted 6 leaders with 6 precious archstones, one to the king of a small yet industrious land. One to the king of the burrowers underground. One to the wise queen of the great ivory tower. One to the chieftain of lost and ill-fortuned souls. One to the shaman of the tempest-worshipping shadowmen. And the last to the great giants of the northern lands. The archstones were placed in the fringelands that survived. We contained the old one here below the nexus and prohibited the soul arts. Finally, we became monumentals, half-living sentinels of the fabric of reality. Alas, the other monumentals have perished, and only I remain.
Oh, sorry about that, guys. I was looking at different straight swords in the game. Inner war, fighting, running, knife, patrolling, or each village. Oh. That's cool. Yeah, there's not a lot of straight swords in the game, honestly. There is one that seems very interesting, called the Blue Blood Sword, which you need the Pure Blood Demon Soul for, which is from... Oh, can also be used to purchase the spell Death Cloud, or the spell Relief, or the Miracle Resurrection. Wow. Maiden Astrea, Sanctuary of the Lost. Oh, that boss. Yeah, that's not for a long time. That is... Yeah, that's not gonna be for quite some time. Yeah, and there's the broadsword, which is like my kind of OG favorite. Like my go-to. The Tunneling City. Wait, you can just grab a longsword in the Tunneling City? Isn't that like the next area? Oh, after you beat the fucking thing. You have to beat the first boss there first, though. So yeah, that's not for a while either. Yeah. I'm not going to be following guides like to the letter.
Now it is your turn. You must lull the old one back to its slumber and seal it away for all eternity. If not, the deep fog will absorb all that we know. Have you the strength to bear this burden?
Like, why would I say no?
Yes, we are fortunate indeed to have you. Now, go forth and destroy every last demon. The old one, without demons to feed its souls, will a new servant seek and lure you to its bosom.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And I could get the broadsword. It's not. It's only 500 souls more expensive than the longsword. And it's kinda better. In a way. It's more of a slashing weapon. It's actually kind of like I don't know. Actually, there's not a whole lot of differences between them. Aside from the broadsword having like a bit better damage, I guess. I mean, if I was going to buy one of them, I would probably buy the broadsword, to be honest. Um, yeah, I don't. Oh, wait, you know what? Actually, I do remember where he is after the thing. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, I know where he is. Um, you can also buy the claymore off of him, which is quite good. However, it's a better bastard sword basically. It's quite slow, and it costs 6,000 souls. So, is it better? Kinda, sorta. Not really. Inner ward, please use. You can find. See, there's a penetrating sword too, which that's actually a really dope weapon, and apparently you can get it before fighting Meta Lance. Apparently, you can find one. An inner ward? Oh, that's 1-3. Oh, wait, is that after you fight the Tower Knight? Oh, until you've completed one of the other Archstones. Oh, okay, so that's not for quite some time. Um, and I think we can buy the broadsword like very, very soon, actually. I believe so. Okay, so I'm gonna save probably like 1,000 souls, I think. Um, there's only one way up here, right? No, there's two. Um, maybe closer to like 1,500. That's just the way down here. I mean, I could hop down, but that just goes down to that section, I think. Oh, there's the second spot to hop down. Which, I mean, that kind of hurt, but it's faster. We're gonna get our health back when we rested the thing anyway, so Granted, it might be better to just use the rapier for now. But I don't really like the moveset. But yeah, I definitely want to level.
Brave soul, for whom death is no fear. Prithee, lull the old one back to its ancient slumber.
Hmm?
What is it? Seekest thou the power?
Mm-hmm.
Of course. After, go ahead. Let these vagabonds.
Yeah.
Soul of the mind, key to life's ether. Soul of the lost,
That
withdrawn
does
from its
not make a
vessel.
lot of difference for HP,
Let
considering how many
faith be
levels that
mounted
is.
so the world might be mended.
Also changes your
So
item
the
burden? Oh,
world
allows you
might
to
be
carry more
mended.
shit. Oh, that's how you increase your magic memory. Okay. So I need another slot for sure. So 14. And then I'm gonna need 10 strength and 10 dexterity, I think, for the broadsword. And magic increases your magic power. Ooh, by 100 each level? Okay. Let's get that to that, and then probably vitality up by 1. What does endurance do? Equip burden and stamina. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, vitality. I think more HP. I mean, I'm kind of fine with the amount of HP we have. I'm actually just going to go with magic power for now, considering that's like the main way I'm going to be dealing damage. Confirm.
Art thou finished? May thy
Yes, I am.
That ornament. That belongs to my daughter. Then she didn't make it after all. My dearest little baby. May she rest in peace. May I ask a favor? Would you mind giving me that hair ornament? I'd like to have it in memory of my daughter. You're a saint. Thank you. Thank you so much. I mustn't forget. It's not much, but please accept this as thanks. I found it discarded on the main road. It might look ordinary, but it seems to possess a strange power. Anyway, I feel that you should have it. It will be happier in your hands.
Alright, so that is pretty huge because... yeah, it raises item carry capacity by a whopping like 50? Damn. Yeah, so yeah, that's massively helpful, especially if I'm out exploring, picking up lots of items, and then suddenly I have too much. Yeah, it's pretty huge.
Hello again. I'm keeping a close watch on your belongings.
Oh, that's all. Okay.
You have a heart of gold. Don't let them take it from you.
Okay. Well, that guy... well, actually, hold on. That's not going to do it for today. Hold on. Just a minute.
Are you begging for a magic lesson?
Attune cloak. There we go.
Be careful how you use it.
Uh-huh. Will do. Yeah, basically the rule of thumb I'm using is the first time we get new dialogue with the character, I'm going to listen to him. And after that, I'm just going to skip it because there's a lot of repeated dialogue. So And we have enough for one more level, so I'm actually going to do that because we can use
Soul of the mind, key to
souls
life's
as we're out and
ether.
about.
Soul of the lost,
So I'm
withdrawn
just going to
from
get that
its
to
vessel.
17.
Let strength be granted, so the world. Art thou finished? May thy strength.
Yeah, we don't actually need too much more, so I could use... Does it say how much these are worth? It does not. Let's go ahead and use one. It's 200. That should be enough for one more.
Then touch the soul of the mind, key to life's ether.
Yeah.
Soul of the lost, withdrawn from its vessel. Art thou finished? May thy
Mm-hmm. Alright. And I'm going to go right back here because on the next episode. Because if we go back to the Lord's Path, we could meet up with the merchant guy again and get that broadsword. Because, like I said, it would be a much more reliable weapon than the rapier that I'm using right now. And then eventually, here in a bit, I'm going to buy the enchant weapon skill. Because that just, I think it scales off of your magic power. And it adds a ton of damage to basically any weapon you apply it to. And there's actually also the added benefit that it casts light as well. So for dark areas, enchant weapon is very helpful because it helps with visibility and with dealing damage. For the visibility thing, it's not really recommended to abuse that too much just because it does have a high MP cost. But for the damage buff, it's very, very good. So, anyway, that's going to do it for today, though, guys. Thank you very much for being here. Greatly appreciate it. On the next episode, we head back to the Lord's Path. But for now, it is time once again to thank the channel members before we go. And at the time of recording, it's just Novalis Draconis. But if you want to be incredibly awesome and support the show a bit more directly, like Novalis Draconis, check out the join button down below. Tier start at $3 a month. It's only 10 cents a day. Gets you into all the basic stuff. And until next time, everybody, take care, and I hope you all have a fantastic day.